All right. Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Elusive Nate. I'm back. Sorry for the hiatus. Thank you for the continued love and support for the people who've been checking out the mixes and continuously coming back to them. Update. I was gonna put out best mixes of the year. I might still do it, but it's still one of those things where mixing and DJing has been a constant battle with doing it live and doing it on YouTube because of record labels, artists, whatever the case may be, when it comes to playing some of the songs or using some of the songs. So that's what the issue has been. Some of the mixes that I've done, just noticed that they were blocked as I was preparing to do my best mixes of the year. But hey, what can you do? We'll see what we do going forward. But for this video, I did want to check out this. I saw this on Twitter from PopBase, of course. I immediately thought that, whenever we see these playlists, I mean, these top 10, these top 20, these lists of best of from all of these major publications and social media pages, we get an overwhelmingly exclusion of R&B. So no slight to any of the artists who are on this bracket list, but I do feel like a lot of R&B acts gets overlooked for the overwhelmingly majority pop category. So, and then not to mention a lot of R&B or a lot of urban acts that can be categorized as pop do not get the pop categorizing. God, why can't I talk? So when I look at this, there's probably 4 or 5 projects that I've listened to. The Cardi B record, the Clips album. Well, we got the FKA Twigs record, Doja Cat, Bad Bunny. So yeah, when I see this bracket of best albums, a lot of these, you hear of names like Sabrina Carpenter, Rosalia as well. I assume to be great because I've actually heard stuff from their albums. So cool. I haven't checked out the Ariana Grande project except for the Brandy and Monica song. But most of this, in the weekend, most of these projects comes down to probably not being my cup of tea. But hey, the Twitter is PopBase, so you expect pop-based lists. So again, they made me think, why isn't there an R&B base? But that's a whole nother conversation, a whole nother story. So yeah, when I saw this, I immediately thought, like, what would this look like if it was R&B or hip-hop based? But that's what I figured I would do. And again, as I was making the graphic, they went ahead and went through their polling, and they've created the brackets based on their Twitter followings, votes, and this is what it ended up looking like. So again, I believe that's Ariana Grande and Rosalia, and in the final 2. Kudos to those projects, but again, they're probably great albums, but I probably will check out the Rosalia album because I've heard that it's a great album. But a lot of these albums, and then the Sabrina Carpenter of it all, I have heard that. I've known that she's very talented, but what I hear from what the label is making her put out, I don't think the the talent of hers get showcased as much as it should. But it's probably a great album as well. But that's as much as this list that I've heard. Lady Gaga, I can deal with a couple songs, but I don't know full projects. So again, no slight to any of these projects. Kudos to them for doing this, because this is always a fun thing to do. So I figured I would make my own graphic, which turned out looking like this. And just to run down the albums on the list, starting from the left, Josh Levi, Hydraulic. I should zoom this in. Hold on. We got Josh Levi, Leon Thomas, Ye I Lee, Karami, Flo, SZA, Drew Sidora, Coco Jones. I don't know why I organized it this way, but I figured I did my best at comparative projects in the same area. So that is our R&B vibe area. I probably could have moved SZA to the right side, but it fit there, so that's where it is. For rap, hip hop, we got Nas, we got Mobb Deep, we got The Clips, Kendrick Lamar, Tyler the Creator, J.I.D., Bad Bunny, Cardi B. Now, over on that right side, we got Rochelle Jordan, Summer Walker, Mariah the Scientist, Mariah, the real Mariah Carey. I did that on purpose for y'all, but yeah, Mariah Carey, Tim's, Tiana Taylor, FKA Twigs, Doja Cat. And then we got The Weeknd, Bryson Tiller, Offset, Drake, Party Next Door, Tyler the Creator, again, Wale, Chance the Rapper, Amine. And I went down the list of albums based on my Apple Music listening and based on the conversation regarding a lot of the songs. So this is what I came up with albums that I would check out, with albums that I feel strongly represents 2025. If I've missed some, please let me know down in the conversation in the comments below. But yeah, I am going to go through this. I already know what the final two is going to be because I made this, of course, but I definitely want to hear what everyone else has to say as regards to best album 2025. Definitely feel like, again, a lot of these major outlets show off their bias and a lot of artists get overlooked. So here we are with a list that I feel represents the climate that represents the music I listen to. So feel free to share your brackets with me over on Blue Sky. All of those links will be down in the description if you haven't been following me. Yeah, and that's it. I should go through it. If I go through it, I will be picking Josh Levi for that first category. That second category, I'm probably going to pick Ye Ali. Third one's a tough one because SZA has had a great project. Flo is completely underrated. That's a tough one. I'm going to go with SZA. Drew Sidora, Coco Jones is another tough one because probably one of the most underrated solid R&B albums of the year. I don't know why I put them two together because this is a hard choice for me. I might have to give it to Coco Jones for the fact that Drew's album, there are songs that I replay more than others. Coco Jones, it's the entire album. So I'm going to give that to Coco Jones. Now, when we get into the rap albums down below, Nas or Mobb Deep, I'm a Nas fan. So I'm going to have to give it to Nas because I'm biased. I enjoyed the Mobb Deep album as well, but I'm going to give it to Nas. Pusha T. Oh, I always say Pusha T because on my Apple Music it says Pusha T, Malice, and Clips. We got 3 spots for them: the Clips album or Kendrick Lamar. I did this one purposely because of the conversation surrounding the two, and no point in making it get to the end for it to, be a thing. So I'm gonna go with the Clips album because I've replayed it more. I feel like had GNX gotten a deluxe, it might have had the edge, but it kind of died down for me in my listening. It's still in my top 15 albums of the year, but the hype of it all died down for me pretty quickly. Tyler the Creator or JID? Now this is a tough one. Now this is where I could have swapped Kendrick and Tyler so we could move either one of them forward, but hey, gotta make it a tough bracket choice, so I'm gonna go with Tyler the Creator, but both solid projects. And of course we got Bad Bunny, Cardi B. I had to include Bad Bunny on this chart, and it was very hard to figure out where to place it and it landed up being against Cardi B, but I'm gonna choose Cardi B for the fact that I listen to Cardi B more. And yeah, for all of those people who are not ready for the Super Bowl, start listening. You should have been listening. We go over to this right side. Rochelle Jordan, Summer Walker. I'm gonna choose Rochelle Jordan. Great project from Summer Walker, but that Rochelle Jordan album is one of one. Mariah the Scientist, Mariah Carey. I have yet to hear the Mariah the Scientist album. The songs that I've heard have sounded good. Same for Mariah Carey. I did not feel like this was a solid project for Mariah Carey though. But there are some very great songs on the album. So I'm going to leave that up to y'all to figure out. Tim's, Tiana Taylor. Tim's album is 7 tracks. So it's a very tough one, but it was a cool choice to put these 2 albums together, though they are totally different vibes. But I do feel like I would give the edge to Tim's off the strength of it sounding more cohesive to me. FKA Twigs or Doja Cat. I was going to put Doja Cat against Cardi B, but landed on putting these 2 together because I feel like these 2 albums have 2 unique sounds that you can't really compare the Doja Cat album to Cardi B. It's not very much rap on this one, but definitely feel like it's a great combination to have it here. And FKA Twigs, there's 2 versions of the album. I didn't put both artworks there, but I am talking about both projects. So for that fact, I am going to give it to FKA Twigs. Yeah. We got The Weeknd or Bryson Tiller. That Bryson Tiller album, if we cut down some of the tracks and have a clear, like the 2, and Bryson Tiller usually has solid work, but I feel like this project is all over the place for me. Especially following up the Bryson Tiller album. And I just feel like the energy around like not caring about music as much kind of like I didn't feel it. So I don't know. You could feel that in the music, and you could feel that with the project. So again, I'm gonna give it to The Weeknd. The Weeknd did put out a solid project, and we're not gonna talk about the movie because that movie, whew, one of the worst movies of the year. But not bad. It's just one of the worst movies. It's like good bad. Offset, Drake, Party Next Door. This is a tough one because I haven't heard both of these projects in full. So again, that's one for y'all. Y'all let me know which one y'all would pick. We got Tyler the Creator again. This was another one that I could have put against the FKA Twigs album or the Drake album. So again, solid songs on the album, but overall that Wale project is just fire. And this last one is super, like, this is like the top seed for me. The Four Corners are like top seeds for me. Chance the Rapper, Amine, and this is very hard because it was very hard to pick which album to go against Amine. But Chance the Rapper had a solid album, so I figured I would place it there. Again, this is biased because Amine's album is probably top 3 of the year for me, so I'm gonna give Amine the edge there. So yeah, and we could like quickly go down the list of this. So we gonna have Josh Levi, Ali, Josh Levi for that one. We're gonna have SZA or Coco Jones. Coco Jones for me. Nas, The Clips. Oh, that's a hard one. But The Clips for me. What we got? Did I give it to Tyler? Yeah, Tyler the Creator or Cardi B. My Bronx is gonna show heavy when it comes to Cardi B. I'm gonna give it to Cardi B. Over on the right side, we're gonna have Rochelle Jordan or one of the Mariahs. I'm gonna go with Rochelle Jordan. Then we're gonna have Tim's or FKA Twigs. FKA Twigs for me. The Weeknd or let's say Drake and Party Next Door. I'm gonna go with Drake, Wale, or Amine. That's a hard one, but I'm gonna go with Amine for the fact that it's in my top 3. Now rounding it out, Josh Levi, Coco Jones. Josh Levi is gonna win that for me. We're gonna have The Clips, Cardi B. Woo, that's a tough one because top 4 and 5 is The Clips and Cardi B on my Apple replay. So that's hard because I replay them both equally. Cardi B has a lot of songs though. Shit. But I think Clips should win Album of the Year, so I'm gonna give that to Clips. Rochelle Jordan, FKA Twigs. That's a category. We're gonna give that to Rochelle Jordan because wake up, please, wake up. I'm mad that Rochelle Jordan isn't included on that PopBase list, but hey, that's why I had to make one. And then we got what we got? The Weeknd, Amine. Easy one for me, Amine. So we gonna go into the semifinals with Josh Levi, The Clips, Amine, Rochelle Jordan, And I'm gonna leave it there because that's gonna be super hard. I gotta sit with it. I gotta think about it. Dang, can I get, like, I'm an R&B head, so it's very hard to choose between the Clips album and Josh Levi, because recently, this past 2 months, Josh Levi has been dominating my plays. So, dang, you really gotta sit and think about that one. The other side is a lot easier, uh, even though these two albums equally have been the same. Like, all four of these albums have been like dominating my plays for the whole year. Five would be Cardi B, but yeah, Rochelle Jordan over Amine. I tweeted this earlier that my semifinals will be Josh Levi and Rochelle Jordan, but I did not consider the Clips album. But because I listen to R&B a lot more, I'm gonna pick Josh Levi just because I said it, that my final would be Josh Levi, Rochelle Jordan, and between the two albums, I don't know. They're edging each other out back and forth. It was Rochelle Jordan a couple weeks ago. Now it's Josh Levi. So I will know in the new year, because I will probably post an update pic. Nah, we'll see. I'll post an update pic at the end of this video. Thank you again for checking out my thoughts, my rambling on this topic. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Thank you for checking out this video. If you made it this far, subscribe to the channel. We'll see if there'll be more mixes on the channel. Who knows? But based on being blocked and DMCA'd over mixes and certain artists having issue with certain mixes, I feel like I'm probably gonna not be focusing on DJing and mixing as much, even though I got a mix that just came to me the other day. It's A. Marie, and I might still do it. It just came to me randomly as I was listening to her album again, since she decided to drop Talking About again as a single, even though it was a single. It should have been a single on her second album, but it wasn't. But she's dropping it again, which I wish more artists would do that as well. Make singles of songs that they didn't release and promote them as such, because some of their music is timeless, so it would be nice to highlight that. And yeah, that's it for me. I'm your boy Elusive Nate. You can follow me on all my links down in the description. My book, In Search of Solitude, is out. My next book coming soon. What else do we got going on? My album. I need an engineer, probably a producer, and to get into a studio and not try to do it myself anymore. But that's a whole nother story and a whole conversation. I do have 5 songs that I have been like, these are the ones, but my mixing and my know-withal with Logic and mastering can only get me but so far. I need probably another ear. So again, if you are that person, let me know down in the comments. And again, thank you for checking out this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I'm out.